Hi guys! I am about to be off to church in just a little while. Hey Lawless! Hey Matthew! I am about to be off to church in just a few minutes, but I thought I'd take just a second to check in with you. Hi Dan! It was great to talk to some of you guys last night. I am excited to do it again. Hey, hey, says Lawless. Hey Katie Bell! My little Katie Bell. I thought I'd just say good morning to you guys. I went over on Anchor today and sang Amazing Grace and asked for everyone else's favorite hymns because I just like to know. I have lots of favorite hymns, so I just went with Amazing Grace. So I wanted to know, though, what y'all's favorite hymns are. So if you want to go on over there and tell me, I will do a cover of it for you. But I just thought, sorry, I'm looking down. I'm fixing my nail before I go off to church. Gotta look good for Jesus. Anyway, yeah, so if you want to go over to that Anchor app, and it's the first wave I have on my profile right now, and I'd love to hear y'all's feedback on that. That'd be really, really cool. Kind of a community thing. Not much home from church, lunch, then Catherine's. You got it. Awesome. Thanks, Katie. And Katie has a very long day, you guys. So be thinking and praying for Katie. She can make it through with the joy of the Lord in her spirit and a smile on her face. You can do it, Katie. So how are you guys all doing today? I just wanted to do a check-in because I told you guys I would last night, but the Scope Squad I told you about ended up talking for 7.5 hours. You guys, that's got to be some kind of record. Like, we had so much fun though. And so like I had said, if you want to be part of the Scope Squad, which we Google Hangout once in a while. Did I miss much afterwards? Dan says, not really. We didn't really want, I don't think any of us really wanted to stop talking, but we all knew that, you know, it was going to be very exhausting the next day for some people if we didn't. So we kind of had to go. But we were all talking about looking forward to the next time we can do it. So I will message you guys on Google Hangout. But if you guys want to be part of my Scope Squad, it's really fun. It's not like an elite club or anything, but it's kind of fun because it's the loyal members I have on here, and I have had some people tune in like every broadcast I've done since day one. Yeah, Matthew's attesting. It is really fun. It's fun to get to know you guys. What? I thought it was elite. Well, I didn't want to brag, Katie, but it is kind of elite. Of all my followers, there's only 3 that are in the group right now. So if you are interested in being in that group and just getting to know all of us a little better, there are 4 requirements. 1, I have to know your name beyond, it really is. So, okay guys, it is an elite club. Let me take that back. But there's 4 requirements to be part of it. And a lot of people are welcome, but you have to pass all requirements. So 1, I have to know your actual name before don't pull a Matthew. See, we get inside jokes and everything you guys miss out on. So I want you to be part of it, but I have to know your name past just your handle. Like, for example, Matthew's handle, it says Taylor Nation, but his name is Matthew. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that. Sorry, dude, if you did, because I just did. So I have to know you. It's like taking the next step in our friendship relationship here. I've got to know your name more than just your handle. Hey, guys. And 2, you have to meet everybody else in the squad. So I'll get their consent to tell you, although I think all of you are on here. Is it okay if I tell them who you are and what your handles are? Because you guys have to meet them on here. You guys have to, you know, like, well, I already said Matthew. Yeah, so I think it's fine. So Katie Bell 08, Taylor Nation 15, I think it is, and D. Austin Moore. Okay, that's Katie, Matthew, and and Dan. You guys have to tune in enough on this scope so that you can see them pop up and say hey to them so that we can all get to know you a little bit better. That's the second step. The third step is I want to have some great conversations with you. Sometimes they get really like deep and philosophical, and that's cool. So I need to have some like deep conversation with you to get to know you. And the fourth one is that you have to be friends with me on Facebook. Now the thing is, I invite everyone on here to follow me on any social media at Chelsea Roadman, ChelseaRoadman, Chelsea Roadman. It's that way on everything from Twitter to Instagram to Pinterest to whatever is a thing. And so you guys on Anchor, you guys have to follow me there, but Facebook is the devil. It can be. But the thing is, there's a certain few people, and CSD, I don't know if he wants his name disclosed because he's in cyber safety, but I do know his first name, and he's joined in a lot. So his next step is to kind of get to know the other 3 members of the Scope Squad, and I have invited him to personally friend me on Facebook. So sorry if I don't accept, but I have to personally invite you to do that just because Facebook's a little different than everything else. It's not as public. So once you pass all those, I know your name, you've followed me enough to know a little bit about me, and I know a little bit about you. You are invited to join me on Facebook as my friend, and you get to know the other members because as they corrected me, apparently it is an elite group, so they have a say too. So what do you do for work? I'm a branding and PR marketing consultant. So I hope that you guys will follow through. I'd love to see the scope, what did I call it? The Scope Squad. Hashtag Scope Squad. You know, like the popular culture squad goals reference, that's what it's from. So I'd love to see more of you join. It's really cool because we have 1 member from Ohio, 1 member from Miami, Florida, and 1 member is from the UK. And so it was really difficult because I'm on Central Time, 2 of them are on Eastern Time, and then the one in the UK is 6 hours ahead of me. I'm about to get some Cracker Barrel. Eat some for me, honey. That sounds good. Or brother, is that what I'm supposed to say? As another inside joke from last night. Eat some for me, brother. It just doesn't work coming out of this white girl mouth. But anyway, I tried. I'm kind of losing my voice probably from all the talking I've been doing. Buddy. Eat some for me, buddy. Is it okay if I don't go to church anymore? Yeah, I mean, going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than standing in a garage makes you a car. The point is, I mean, church is great to build community. Christian, if you don't have a church to go to, you're welcome to join me. I go to the Rock, the main campus Rock, and I absolutely love it there. They're really accepting, and it's not as full of like politics as some churches can be. Not that all churches are like that, but some can be. So if you've had a bad experience, then that's fine. I'd be happy to have you as my guest because you are actually from near me. So I can actually meet up with you versus my other Scope Squad members who are so far away. One day, maybe, fingers crossed. Oh, you're welcome. I'm genuine about it too. I absolutely mean it. I know you said you never did Facebook, but we can like direct message on something else. Or if you direct message me your Google email address, we can email back and forth or something. But yeah, I'm totally not kidding. I'd love for you to join me. That's just, I know some people say that, and I DM'd you on Twitter. Okay, I'll check it. I'm really bad about checking DMs on Twitter, but thank you for reminding me, and I am going to make a note. See, I've got paper and a pen. I'm making a note, so it won't be immediately probably because I need to get home from church first, but I'm about to leave in a little bit. My ride just told me they're running late, so maybe I have a couple more minutes with you guys than I thought. Probably from daylight savings time. Did you know that the Monday after daylight savings time, there's, I think it's 67, but I know it was more than 50% of employees call out of work sick. And it makes you lose, on average, and I think it's 47, but let's just be safe and say 40 minutes of sleep. Which is interesting because it's a whole hour but they've done studies on how much it really affects your sleep, and you only lose about 47 minutes, yet people call in sick for work. So, Dan's from the UK. Yes, there's also an increase in heart attacks. I read that too, Christian. It's weird. So maybe sleep deprivation is bad for you, which means good luck to me, because I just conquered 36 hours. But Dustin, daylight savings time is, I don't know if you guys do it over there or not, but we have, I guess this isn't daylight savings. Is this the other one? I get confused. So in the fall, we fall back. In November, we gain 1 hour. We do, I just don't know what it is. Oh, okay. So in the fall, we fall back, and that means it's daylight savings now. Okay, thank you, Christian. I get the actual names confused, but in the fall, we have fall back, so we gain an hour. So like when the clock says midnight, instead of going to 1 p.m., it goes back to midnight. It's really fun to watch that. And then in the spring, right now, we spring forward. And so that means... so when we change our clocks back, yeah, so that's probably coincides with what you're talking about. We have that soon. Yeah, so ours was today or last night, whatever you want to call it. And so we lost an hour. When you spring forward, you lose an hour. So if you watch the clock at midnight, instead of going to 1 o'clock, it goes to 2 o'clock. It's really fun to, well, maybe I'm just a weirdo, but it's really fun to me to watch that kind of thing. It looks like some weird phenomenon. I will be eating soon, so I will catch up with you for our appointment at 5. Awesome, Matthew. I'm looking forward to it, and I will talk to you then. Bye. Have fun. Eat some for me, brother. Buddy, dude, whatever I'm supposed to call you. It's another Squad Scope inside joke. You guys really want to get in on this, I promise. So, Christian, you're on your way, because I know your name, and we're connected. You don't have Facebook, but we're connected everywhere else, I think. Make sure you're connected with me on Instagram and Twitter. You just have to get to know the other members and, you know, join in. Maybe oftentimes late night we have these really deep conversations. So join in with me, meet Katie Bell, Taylor Nation 15, and D. Austin Moore. That's Katie, Matthew, and Dan. Meet them, let them get to know you, and we'll see if we can get you as a member of our elite squad. Roxy, I don't know if you're joining us, but we were talking about you too, because I think everyone's met you and we all think you're really sweet. So we have 2 contenders as additions to our Scope Squad. So anyway, let me make this note to myself. Check Twitter DMs. Christian. D-I-A-N. All right, Christian. I made a note. You can't really read it. It's scribbly, but I made a note putting it on my computer. That's what I do, guys. I put sticky notes all over the edges of my computer. I don't know if you guys do that or not, but some people will laugh at me. They think I'm a little crazy. But if you guys have followed me at all, you know I'm a little crazy anyway, so. Who isn't, though? I mean, for real. Did you do that face at the start of your scope? I didn't, because nobody was watching. So here, I'm going to do it now. So guys, they challenged me to start the scope with this like creepy like view of my eyes. So maybe that's how I'll end it. Maybe that's how I'll end it. Because, you know, when you first start, nobody's watching yet. So you kind of have to wait. But how about I do it as I close? That's even more creepy, actually. Alright guys, I fixed my nail, by the way, just in case you were concerned. You should scope with no makeup. You should try to swim underwater without breathing, because that's the equivalent of how it's never going to happen. That was really mean. It sounded like I was telling you to die or something. I didn't mean that at all. Sorry guys, it totally came out wrong. I meant that like, that's never going to happen. Ever. Although, some days, like on my lazy days at home, I wear a lot less and I don't do like my eye makeup and lips and stuff. You want me to drown? That's fine. No, don't take it wrong. I really don't want you to drown, Christian. I just meant like it would be impossible for you to like gain gills and swim underwater. And for me, it'd be impossible to completely be like makeupless, because I'm never makeupless. That's just me. If anybody knows me in my personal life, that's just me. However, on my days off or lazy days or something, sometimes I don't do my eye makeup or like lips or stuff like that. So, very southern, you had to always have your face done. So if you keep watching, you have to watch religiously, you know, you gotta stay up to date with me. But how about I do this? I'll make a note right here. Where's that sticky note? Oh, I put it on my computer like I told you and I already forgot. I'm gonna make a note. One day this week, I'm going to showcase my lazy face. Would that make you guys happy? It whistles when I broadcast? What do you mean? Like, is there like a reverb or something? Notification? Oh, yeah, it pops because you're following me. Yeah, so if you guys aren't following me, be sure to follow. Because I say some interesting things, like, once in a while. Not always, but, you know, once in a while. And you guys can catch up, and you can get to know the people in my Scope Squad, so we can potentially invite you to be part of it. It's a lot of fun, you guys. I'd love for more to join, but there is a process, because like I said, it was elite. Friday, you had a nice face. That was your lazy face? No. No, if I have black around my eyes, it's not my lazy face. I was being lazier, like I was wearing a little less makeup than normal, because I was so tired. That's when I had stayed up for the 36 hours. But no, you'll know my lazy face when you see it. And when I don't have all my eye makeup on either, my eyes look a lot smaller. And so I usually get compliments on my eyes, but I probably won't when I do that. But yeah, my ride says she's running late, or they're running late actually. Some of y'all met my mama and daddy yesterday, and they're actually, I think you'd look nice with ponytail. Well, you know what? How about that? When I do my lazy day without my eyes done, we'll go for a ponytail if I can do it. It's actually harder for me. Like this hairstyle, my hair just jives with better. But I'll try to do it just for you. Just for you. Let me add it to my notes. I don't plan my Periscopes unless you guys make requests. So since you did, I've got to make a note. I'm still suffering from sleep deprivation really bad, guys. It's getting worse and worse by the day because I can't really like sleep in. Otherwise I won't sleep that night. Do I drink coffee? I try not to, but sometimes, like if I'm driving and I'm falling asleep, I will go by Starbucks and get some espresso because caffeine doesn't work for me. I don't know what it is, but it's like I could drink a cup of coffee with caffeine and right before I went to bed if I was able to sleep that night, or soda or something like that and be fine. But it's the espresso that does it. But I have kind of more of a delicate sense of taste, so it's strong. Because when I make coffee, y'all, I'm talking about like the blonde, I think it's called like Veranda or something, brew from Starbucks. And I swear it's the sugar that wakes me up because I have more creamer and sugar probably than coffee. But anyway, so it's the espresso that works. So my drink, I always get, all my friends know this and they make fun of me because I don't really branch out, because when you find something that works, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they say. So it's a non-fat white chocolate mocha with no whip. So it takes out some of the calories because basically it's a bunch of sugar and 2 shots of espresso. If you order it grande. If you order it tall, they only put 1 in there. So one time I said I want it tall, but I do want 2 shots of espresso, and woo! That'll wake you up. I wish I had an espresso maker, because you guys know that I don't have a full-time job right now. I just consult. Guys, another one of my nails just messed up, so maybe I'm thankful that my ride's a little late. I need to redo my manicure is the problem. Some people know I broke a nail last night. Oh no, she broke a nail! It's okay, it's not a tragedy. I just gotta fix it. Gotta be looking good for my Jesus. Not that he doesn't see me all the time anyway, but oh well. So, yeah. Alright, so let's fix up this nail right quick. Right quick! Listen to me. When I'm tired, I get, like, tired. Did you hear that, you guys? I am really tired because I start to slip into this weird southern accent that I grew up listening to with my mom having it. I think I'd want to go to church just to say I went while I live in the Bible Belt. Have you ever gone to, do you practice any religion or anything like that, Christian? I know you said you don't actively go to church, but that doesn't mean you're not. Just because you go to church, y'all, doesn't make you a Christian. And just because you don't go to church doesn't make you a non-Christian. Just putting that out there. That's some of the legalism that drives me crazy. Confirmed Catholic from California. Oh, you're Catholic. Okay. Katie's Catholic too. So you guys already have a little something in common. See, you're getting to know us. You're getting to know the group. You're making your strides. She's Catholic Christian. But I stopped going when I went to college. Do you mind if I ask you why? Could you not find a church that you liked? Or did you have one of those phases where you kind of just weren't sure about it all together and just decided to do your own thing? I won't judge you on whatever your answer is. I just kind of want to know. All the intolerance of religion is a turnoff. Yes. Oh my gosh. I so agree with you. That's why I invited you to my church, because that's what I love about it. I switched. So my family lived up here before I moved up here. They transferred here first. And they were going to a church that I just, it had too much of that for me. And I think I wore boots one day that were like knee boots, you know, they're like up to your knee. And they were all like calling me a slut and stuff for it. And I was like, guys, this is not being Christianly. If anything, if you really think I'm a slut, you should be concerned for me, befriend me, and pray for me. Don't talk about me behind my back. So, yeah, we switched churches, and I love the church I go to now. I love the pastor there. You can actually watch. If you want to watch online, you can. I know I'm running a little late because my ride is, but they start at 12:30, so you've got 4 minutes. And if you want, you can just tune in to see it before going, because I know sometimes that breeds anxiety. But yeah, go to it's therockfwc.org. So TheRockFWC.org. And you can click watch live, and you can just see the sermon today. And maybe that'll be helpful for you to decide, you know. Is it off the Parkway? It is off the Parkway, but we live in the Bible Belt. There's a ton of churches off the Parkway, so. But yeah, so did you get that web address? Whether you go or not, just please let me know if you've got the web address, because it'll bother me. LOL, does that mean no? The Rock, yeah, but that's not the web address. Let me write it down. I think I'm losing my voice. Do you hear it going in and out? Can't lose my voice. I'm too much of a chatterbox, y'all. Let's see. So it's FWC.org, and then you'll click watch live, and they have services at, let's see, it's 9 a.m., 10:45. I know you can't join those right now, but just for future reference. And then 12:30. I love going to the 12:30 because I don't have to wake up at the crack of dawn, and it's awesome. It's a smaller group too. So here you go. That's for you, Christian, or honestly anybody. Like if anybody doesn't have a good home church, this is a great way to be able to still join in on a church service. I mean, you're not broadcast or anything, I swear. You're just watching it. There's a chat box if you want to say hello, but you don't have to. You can just say hi. It always feels weird if I went alone, so it's nice of you to invite me. Absolutely, Christian. I'd love to. Have you gotten this website down or screenshot it? Y'all, screenshot. It's .org. Right here. I'm telling you, screenshot. Yay! I was like, I want to be smiling because I take the worst candid pictures ever. But anybody else, I know there's a bunch of other people joining us too. Wherever you are, I mean, if you are overseas even, you just have to make sure that you figure out the time difference. This is, here, let me write this down too, guys. This is Central Time. So if you're joining us from a different time zone, you just want to join it the equivalent of the Central Time spot. So I'm going to hold this up here for just another minute in case there's a bunch of other people watching. And if you guys just want to screenshot it, if you're not sure, if you're like, this girl could be crazy, but I don't know, maybe. I'd hate for you not to have this information, so I'm going to hold it up for just a couple minutes longer. Or if you guys want me to take it down, just go ahead and do screenshots, and if I see them, I will take it down. The things I do for you guys. I see no more screenshots, guys. I want to see some screenshots. Just do it to appease me, will you? Will you do it just because you love me? You don't even have to love me. Like me, sorta like me, hate me. I don't know. Could you just take some screenshots? Alright guys, one more minute. I'm imploring you to screenshot this. Imploring. You would go to the early one. Alright, well I usually go to the late one, but Christian, just for you, I will attend the earlier one with you. I'd kind of like to meet you first. Maybe we can like grab like coffee or something one day just so like I'll know what you look like. Because you gotta do your hair. I can go to the early one. Yeah, let's have coffee like before. If you want to go, I mean, just let me know. Just DM me like if you want to go next week or something. I'll make time sometime this week where we can have coffee or something. Yeah, just so I can meet you so I know what you look like. That's always awkward when you're like trying to look for somebody you don't know what they look like. Alright guys, I've kept this up long enough, so this is your last chance. Going once, going twice. Screenshot, guys. Going twice, gone. Sorry. If you want that information, just ask me for it again. Those crazy eyes were for my scope squad. They requested I do that. Nobody's on, you know, when you first start broadcasting, so I guess I'll just have to spend a long time doing this because they wanted me to start it out that way. But, no, I'm not mad, Christian. I'm so sorry that you thought that. It's because of the sleep deprivation. How's your body clock now? It's doing well. I'm not able to sleep in to recover from all the sleep I've lost. So therefore, I'm really tired. But that's good because hopefully tonight I can go to sleep again, you know, and repeat the process. I just don't know how many days I'm going to feel this miserably tired. This is almost worse than the staying up part. Am I hydrating? Yes, I am, but I think I could hydrate even more. So, see these bags under my eyes, guys? They're usually not there that bad. I look like a basset hound. You don't see those bags? You don't see the basset hound look going on, you guys? Bark. I'm just barking. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna have to sign out. Hopefully my ride here will be soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna be late. Maybe I'll just drive myself. Bye, girl. Be good. I will be good. Just for you. Alright, Katie, bye. I'm doing this as I sign off. Bye.